Hey, I just did a little video. I was going to post it for you, but I found a couple clips too. So this is a weird video. But it's a good way to start it. I found some clips from like a year and a half ago when I did a cool road trip for, I don't even know, 4 or 5 nights in the van with a friend of mine who was visiting from Canada. And, super cool. One of my best friends in the world. And she shot these clips and they were on somewhere and I found them. So I'm starting with that. It's just me being a man doing man stuff. And then I get into what I'm talking about. So I hope you find it enjoyable. Most of you that are here for a reason, and you will. And the ones whose feathers it might ruffle, yeah, that's who I'm talking to. So enjoy this. Are you recording this? So this walnut is from a set of stairs that I started. I never finished. It's a long story. It was very expensive walnut. This is over 2 inches thick. This is a broad axe head I made a handle for. It's laminated. I call it the lady pleaser. We'll see about that. Very narrow here. It's a little spooky. All right. Up here in the treehouse again, the skylight I put in is right over here on this roof. I think you can see it. Roofers can't come, like they're gonna come and look, but they're booked like a week out, or excuse me, a month and a half out. So I'm gonna have to do the best I can with gooping that thing down and flashing it and seeing how it works out. I don't think it's gonna work out well. It's probably gonna leak. We got some rain coming, but it's okay because the ceiling's already down and it leaked profusely before. So it'll get sorted. But a separate thing is I have this interesting thing happened. I don't want to give too many details away, but look, I'm old-fashioned. I'm like the last of a dying breed with all this, politically correct woke stuff and the way people are trying to talk to one another and walk around eggshells and all that. But the people I've known for decades, women, everybody else know how, I'm a nice guy, but I do say certain things that can be seen as, you know, machismo or, whatever other pejorative you want to give it. I'm not apologizing for that, and I'm not changing. And if somebody new comes into a situation where I have already established relationships with friends of mine, in particular women, and some new lady comes along who's now like in the mix somehow, and she starts saying things like, does he always talk to you like that and stuff like that? What the hell, man? you know, this, I've said it before in earlier videos, but this thing that we're doing where we're trying to pretend, put forth a fake version of ourselves, trying to walk on eggshells. You can't know what everybody else is thinking all the time. And if you're going to go around looking to be insulted, you're always going to find that. If you're always looking for ways to be upset, always going to find that. If you have been addicted to television and movies, entertainment for years, which is all fake drama, like you're addicted to drama, so now you live your life like it's a TV show or a movie, that's on you, man. I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing your game. You want me to, there's no such thing as, you know, I'm going to say forgive me for saying it like this, but there's no such thing as chicks with dicks. It's dudes with tits. That's what that is. Don't have a problem with it. Not at all. That's what you want to do. It's fine. But this thing, when people are doing these things now, engaging in behavior and living a certain lifestyle, and then demanding that the rest of us have to participate in calling them certain things or referring to dudes as women and all that sort of thing, I'm not playing that game. So this is me, you know, saying sorry, not sorry, not playing that game. You know, if it gets to the point where, like it was in Nazi Germany, where they started arresting people and putting them in camps because you did not do what the government demanded you do, saying the right things, you know, burning books, no free speech, you can't speak what's on your mind anymore, and like stormtroopers are coming to your house, because that has happened, then, you know, then it's time to really fight back, you know. But until then, I'm going to continue to be myself. Those of you who know me and have been here long enough know I'm a okay fella. Help a lot of people out, mentor kids, you know, do a lot of favors. I'm not a bad guy. But I'm not playing this game. It's nonsense. Total nonsense. So if you're one of those people, and actually, you know what? I think I'm going to tag something else in here. There was a lady, I don't have my holder here. There was a woman, another one of those Karens, you know, made a silly comment in my comments. She's not happy about how I am or what I say and how I put things out there. And, you know, those last couple of videos, they weren't really political, but I touched on a couple things there which really sent some people off. It triggered them to the point where they wanted to, like, let me know how much they disapprove of my opinion. Don't care. Don't care. But she's like, I was gonna subscribe to your page, but after this video, I'm not. And I just said, well, thank you. And then she gave me another one, like, well, most YouTubers know better than to bring up those topics, which is a outright line of BS, because there's whole channels dedicated to it that are far more successful than mine, far more successful than, if you were here because of Sarah, than her. You know, there's people who have millions of followers, and hundreds of thousands of views on their videos that are straight up political. Not that that's what I want to do, I don't. I'm just saying, she's talking out of her ass, this lady. I'll do a screenshot in here to show you who she is, because I think that's funny. But yeah, you can continue to get on my back. It doesn't bother me, really. I'm not doing this because I'm bothered. I'm doing it because I think it's funny, and I think more of us need to go out there and say this and stand up for being able to speak your mind, even if it's going to offend somebody. You're allowed to offend people. I mean, the First Amendment is freedom of speech, period. Period. Backed up by the Second Amendment. So this thing that they're doing is nonsense. It's nonsense. Let's toughen up a little bit, because making us weaker is not going to have a good outcome. At least I don't think so. So that's just how I feel. That's it for now. Have a good day. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be nice to one another. Do no harm, but take no shit.